back on. So yeah, the rain like kept going off and on, so we didn't have the wrestling. So I came back home, took a nap, I was playing some other stuff, and decided to hop back on here so I could get the daily award and do some more stuff. And plus, I'm actually enjoying this, even though I don't think anybody's watching, but fuck it. Go over there. Okay, there's...
Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Who's Who, an definitive podcast of the DC Universe, a proud member of the Fire and Water family of podcasts. I'm one of your hosts, the Daredevil Chatting, FireFromFan.com. Along with me is my co-host, the esteemed Bob
going to pick up the Gang War Part 1 briefings. I already grabbed one, and I grabbed a couple from the second part. I don't know, I don't really need to, but you know, I'm like a nerd for the background music. No horror.
I get such a charge from doing the Who's Who podcast. Maybe it's because we get to play Invader Sandbox, maybe it's because it's only once a month. I don't know. But I'm so excited about covering this. Absolutely, yeah, we wish we could do once a month.
Okay, somewhere over here.
I'm staring at the cover for number 3, and I'm just absolutely, folks, we are covering Who's Who, Volume 3. Simulates Who's Who, the definitive directory of the DC Universe, Volume 3, covered in May 1985, and sent to Rayback Machines. Folks, this thing hit the shelves on February 21st, 1985. So, we're going to say a few things first, and then we're going to get rolling into this thing. Yeah, I mean, it just is a super quick preamble to this was the 2016 series. It was noted to celebrate the 50th anniversary of DC Comics, ran parallel to the Crisis of Infinite Earths.
This one's somewhere, and there's one right below it.
Well, all of DC's characters in this movie, but it tries to.
There it is.
At the end there, with the villains. Each cover is a jam cover from the characters.
This is Vicky Vale and Gotham Now. The Joker. No matter how often Batman defeats his terrifying schemes, nothing ever cures his psychopathic drive to burn Gotham to the ground. Now, with the new generation of superpowered tech villains under his control, can anyone hope to keep the Joker from driving the city mad? Vicky Vale for Gotham Now.
Wait, am I going south or north? So I was, yeah, I was heading in the wrong direction. Is there, okay, there is a map indicator. It's just really small, and I always miss it when I look. There it is, I see it.
Context. You don't need to have it in front of you. That said, we have added something to the last episode, which is a Fire and Water podcast.
Now for a real bang. Will it be them or you? You'll never know until you try.
encourage everybody though. You don't have to series. eBay.
Alright. 3 over, 1 down.
That's right. And if you're DC Comics, don't sue us. We didn't publish every page. We're doing it with giant. Yes, we are. Trying to generate.
Yeah, number 5's over by the safe house.
Let's jump right into this thing, man. We talked about the cover.
Still need to get my own base.
This cover is very exciting for me. It's from George Perez and Dick Giordano and this jam cover. And I'll be honest, you can kind of tell. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like this cover is missing a little bit of something that the previous two were, and I can't put my finger on it until I notice that it had a different anchor. That may be it. But each cover on the forward section had features sort of like the main character for that look, or the most popular character. The first issue was Aquaman. The second issue was Batman.
GCPD file Elliot the Eel Spencer. Expert in hand-to-hand combat, trained overseas, and wanted for questioning in 3 homicides.
As for now, some friends levels those, so the cover is sort of shared between us and you
Vicky Vale for Gotham Now. Crime. These new superpowered villains have made gang violence in Gotham worse than ever. But reports indicate that Batman's ally, the Huntress, is meeting the mob head-on. Gotham's hospitals are stocked with crime lords cursing her name. Who will triumph on these mean streets? Stay tuned to Gotham Now.
Helena Bertinelli.
He was sort of a headliner, but he wasn't as well known as the others. Black Lightning had been a character that had been around for a long time, and he was very critical to the Batman and the Outsider series, was just kind of getting rolling at this point. So that's why you have them two as the front cover. But everyone else is doing their kind of usual jam thing. Bouncing Boy is bouncing around like crazy, and riding him like holding on for dear life, like holding on to an overinflated beach ball, is the bug-eyed bandit. Which is hysterical. Now, I like that they paired up on this cover Brainiac and the Brain, because both of these were George designs.
When you need information, you need it now. Gotham Now. What's the GCPD doing about the rise of superpowered crime? Tune in to the Gotham Gazette's live broadcast with Vicky Vale for the news that affects Gotham.
Oh, that's not the one I was looking for.
And then you see Black Man in the back who's riding.
There you go. Oh.
He's riding? Yeah. What is he riding? Oh, he's riding. I had to look it up. Smith. Yeah, Smith's a shape change. Oh, really? He's riding this giant horned dinosaur.
Commissioner Gordon to all units. The Falcone crime family is set to receive a shipment of apocalyptic weaponry at the East End freight yards. This means every costume crazy in town is going to war. Bane, Two-Face, the Penguin, you name it. We're gonna stop Gotham's gang war now and stop it hard. Let's get it done.
Yeah, that definitely does not sound like a good thing to have happen. It'd be pretty cool to see, like, in a movie, but not in real life.
They realized after launching with Aquaman on the cover, like, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
It's like the Mafia get apocalypse weapons.
You expect me to be nice to Aquaman? You gonna be nice to Firestar?
Jesus, that would be crazy. Can you imagine, like,
Let's just see
The Godfather with apocalyptic weapons? Or Goodfellas?
Special Crimes Unit to GCPD remote units. The criminal Catwoman has been sighted in the East End. Suspect is wanted for numerous robberies throughout Gotham and is considered armed and very dangerous. Do not attempt to intercept. Repeat, do not intercept. Call for special crime support immediately.
He totally fizzled out. Never saw him again. So,
shows. See about these second parts.
I'm not trying to be mean. It's still a great cover. I mean, it's got Blue Devil, so I mean, it's like the coolest cover yet. So the series is so far where it really marked the series is flag on complete.
This is, oh good, this is like over to where I need to be at. But which ones do I already have?
Okay, let's take a step back and think about this. We love so much.
I've got 1 and 4.
So clearly we love it.
I don't want a 4 again, that means I completely missed number 5 because that's over by both of them.
But you're gonna rebel. That's what this is. This isn't like totally bashing on Curtis one all of it's like we love this stuff. We're gonna give you a little ribbon. I'm just saying that all the artists that we've served said to think that we're gonna be the ribbon. Let's move on. We're getting in the weeds here. Jeez, man. Somebody just, you know. Anyway. Alright. The front piece is written by Len Warren.
So number 2 should be like that. Over in this area somewhere.
And it's my original idea. They needed a pronunciation guide for this issue. They did. The entrance, the opening thing is different this time. For issue 1 and 2 repeated the same thing. This time it's a letter from an Alfredo Tellez. What this is clearly DC was under a little bit of fire from the fans at this point because the fans were saying, you know, it's hard to
Pennsylvania
judge the limits of the
65,000.
without Marvel's Marvel handbook style of he can lift 26 tons. So obviously something struggle.
Welcome to Big Belly Burger, a LexCorp company. Special today, the Baby Belly Yummy Tummy Meal with a free carton of Smilin' Best milk. May I take your order?
Role-playing game, which includes just those sort of details. So it's
No, I didn't look that up. It's like I remembered where that was from all the previous playthroughs. It's weird, like some of these things I can remember where they're at, but the other ones I can't. Like I know somewhere around one of these, I think it's near the freight yard, is the Matches Malone one.
before we get there, if you notice who's listed as one of the writers for this issue. Mark Wolfman, Len Wein, Robert Greenberger, Paul Levitz, Gary Cohn. Yes, I did notice that before, and it's probably Blue Devil and Will TJ's. Because essentially he was a writer when Animals was a writer. Yeah, maybe I don't think it's, well, maybe they were. Go back.
Transylvania 65.
Okay. Black Lightning is our first entry by Jim Aparo. Yay. Yay. And this is a really nice one. Black Lightning looks really powerful. It looks, I love his face. It's got little bits of lightning bolts tracking around his eyes.
This is Gotham Now, and I'm Vicky Vale, with alarming reports that the steroid-addicted muscle man Bane has returned to Gotham, and that use of his drug, Venom, is spreading. Bane is wanted in over 17 countries on charges ranging from assault to an attempted military coup. Is he back now to once again try to take down the Bat? We'll keep you posted.
Hey kids, this is Booster Gold. I don't need drugs to have superpowers, and neither do you. Villains like Bane think Venom makes them strong, but steroids just make you weak. So remember, Booster says, stay gold. Stay away from Venom.
This message brought to you by the Martha Wayne Foundation.
Okay, I am in like the massive minority, and I might be the only one. I did not like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. There, I've said it, I know it's blasphemy, I'm probably gonna get like booted from the earth. I'm sorry, they were not good. I watched Batman Begins, and it was, oh my god. For like 2 hours of my life, I wanted that. It was just so boring. It's like, how do you have a make a Batman movie that was boring. Well, I mean, it was boring to me anyway. Plus, I didn't like Christian Bale.
I'm the Batman.
And then I watched The Dark Knight.
Sorry, I have told you to not touch my equipment. I can't tell if this is set to send, receive, or electrocute. I could be broadcasting a signal that moral rig and liquefying every brain cell at Gotham at this very moment. Daddy has a gang war to plan. Bane and the Falcones at each other's throats. Now all I need is... Harley? You what? Don't, Tiny, don't! Don't touch anything!
Okay, the only good part to me about The Dark Knight was Heath Ledger's performance. But he just didn't seem like the Joker to me. It's like he did good, and every time he was on screen was the only interesting parts about that movie. Well, at least to me. But it just seemed like the Joker combined with a couple other people. Plus, I don't like the Joker wearing makeup. The Joker's supposed to have, you know, his skin is that color because he fell into chemicals. He's not wearing makeup. And once again,
I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
I saw it, I was like, I did not realize that Batman was the lead singer for Cannibal Corpse. I never knew that. That's a surprise to me. And I didn't even bother with whatever the hell the name of the third one was, because as soon as I saw Bane and that whatever it was he was wearing that they picked up from the damn adult store. Hello, Mr. Wayne. Oh. Okay, if you wanted to make it more realistic, just have him get a damn lucha mask. I mean, they sell those. I've got 2 of them. Well, I don't have 2 Bane ones. I've got one that's like a half skull, and another one that is Cobra Commander, like Cobra Commander's hood, which I actually wore that for Halloween when we want to take the kids trick-or-treating at the, well, still call it the mall, or it looks like an outdoor mall, which is stupid. I don't know whoever decided to come up with an outdoor mall in this area needs to be drug out into the street and beat with a rubber hose, because it rains too damn much around here. And well, but yeah, I got like I actually had somebody out. We were like walking back to the car, and the guy like turned the corner around one building, saw me, and turned right around and walked away. I was like, okay then. Yeah, and then I find out that it's they do the Bane breaking his back, but then he's like gets cured within like a year without using magic. Okay, curing by magic in the comics was a bit of a cop-out, but I think even the movie was a bit more of a cop-out. Plus, I thought that Batman would be like dumb as shit. going to talk. I haven't seen the new one. I heard good things about it, but I haven't seen it.
That really hurt.
I didn't see Joker. Because once again, he's wearing makeup. Although I did like how they used the Killing Joke origin of Joker, where he's a struggling stand-up comedian. Although I think the Killing Joke was better because it showed more of why he turned to crime. Because he was just like a normal dude who had one very bad day. And he just snapped. And I think they're kind of using that as like the Joker's main origin now, or at least they were, because I know there was an issue of Gotham Knights where Riddler was saying how he was around at that time, and he's the one that actually caused the explosion in Joker's apartment. Am I even in the right building?
Absolutely does. You've got the Errol Flynn sort of swinging in on a rope. You've got him fighting with his son. You've got, Spanish.
Yeah, it should be right on this one somewhere.
And then you've got some interesting cross-hatching kind of work up top. More like a canvas.
And then there was Jared Ono. I'm sorry, even when I first saw that, I said, he looks like Monoxide Child from Twister. That is not the goddamn Joker. Oh, I had 4, so it's 5 that I need. Which is over here. My favorite Jokers are Mark Hamill from the animated ones, and the live action, Jack Nicholson. Although that was more of Jack Nicholson playing Jack Nicholson dressed up as the Joker, but that's the one I grew up with.
I am Bane, and this is the voice of the enemy. The Bat. I will break him!
This is Batman. That venom you're injecting, it will destroy you from the inside. There's only one kind of strength, and it doesn't come from a drug. But until you come clean, you'll never know what that is.
Head over here now for this shit.
This is a nice image. Central image, Black Racer doing great action.
There is side quest somewhere. Right here in the middle of all this crap? Seriously? Are you kidding me?
Hey, pal. Bane's hoppers are carrying basic venom injectors for the rest of the crew. Grab those for us, huh?
You just made the last mistake of your life, fool. I know.
Make it stop!
Venom is supposed to make me invincible. No more pain, please! I don't know anything, I swear. They don't tell me anything. This stuff's worth more than you, bro.
Come in, bro.
Vicky Vale on Playlock, the god of water. This image is used by many of Bane's more fluid fighters.
Ow, that really hurt. What gives? The Venom Lab's nearby. Just don't.
Interesting character. I don't know if you read through this closely, Rob. This is sort of, and this, I don't know if this is the first, sort of character to do this, but he's
The distribution center.
He started off that way, eventually, because of the circumstances of, like, he was a corporate superhero, which was kind of a thing in the 80s, 90s, so I found it very interesting. I feel like this is a big character.
You should leave the bed.
There's something about that stance where it's just basically he's just standing here in my rod. Like that's his stance. So, but see, I would say, okay, you're right. It's not the most dynamic pose, but I would say I actually like this. Is one of the better ones I like. I think what I'm finding out as I look at more of these, I think I really like working in. I think is what I'm finding out as a comic reader. But everything in this drawing, I think, looks nice. Superman's face doesn't quite look right. But other than that, everything looks, accurate and nice. But you're right, maybe it's not as dynamic. That's right, folks. Send that hate mail to our next up is Black Spider. He is sort of a he's a professional assassin, but I want to say did he intend to be a good guy?
Why is there no damn map?
Since he intended to prey on criminal superflies, he just took the name Black Spider. I love that line. This is a great drawing, by the way, by Pat Roderick. This is really short now. I get a little research. I don't think Pat Roderick had been drawing Batman at this point. So I think this is a case where they just hired Pat Roderick. This is a great artist. I don't think he had a connection with the character.
Going crazy.
You get a nice shot of Black Spider kind of leaping in from the top right-hand corner as it leaps down. There's not much text because I don't really had a lot of it. And he's blocking Batman just right to the face. That is a great shot. It looks like Bruce is starting and then you've got a close-up of his Needleham face in the background there. So that's a nice one. And I like that's got to be that. I would say in the background. That's got to be the dude there.
Okay, I'm gonna grab. God, Jesus.
You know what? That's right. You're right. It's different at the bottom. Okay. Look at that. Okay. The duotone is very even. Yeah. Okay, that's he just
I'm
did
down here.
One of the things I like that's interesting about this costume is his mask. His mask is like it's an all orange cowl, except, and I don't know whether they're
Vicky Vale exclusive.
It's like a D&D like monster called the Kuwaddle. And it was like a feathered serpent. And my friend, like, you know, we were in like middle school, but he called it a koodle. And then I started taking Spanish, and I was like, well, no, that's like Kowaddle.
Vicky Vale reporting. Meshley, god of war, is often worn by Bane's street forces.
Oh, God. I'm trying to... You know, like, I don't know if I should have my knee up or have my knee down. So I'm trying, like, both ways, but... Oh, okay, that's not as bad. Alright, that's not as bad. Still hurts, but not as bad. But I'm sure that'll change in like the next few minutes. There we go. Ow.
The Falcones are not happy. These are our streets, got it? Get us Bane's distribution info. His clients are about to change their brand loyalty.
Just wanted to saw the green thing over there.
What gives?
Oh, that's what the green crap I saw was.
You must be crazy coming in here like that.
I'm glad this game isn't like shiesty. Like, oh, you gotta lift up this item to find something.
Who's that? Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
He's battling somebody here. Look at a cave. I'm not sure who that is. But there's actually not a lot that's said about Block in his text piece. But this is, we've seen a lot of Legion characters in this new so far. This is really the
me,
Alright, that was odd. You got lucky, punk. That's all. Wait, if I'm a villain, why am I handcuffing these guys for the cops?
Bane! You in here? Come and get your whooping!
I'm gonna break you, chump. Just like Bane broke
He
the
said
back.
whooping.
Vicky Vale exclusive. Bane's recruiters often bear the image of Kamakshli, god of the hunt.
Killer Croc. That's. I like to think of Killer Croc as being the first to get the Beast treatment. I mean, Beast from X-Men. You know, he's just blue, and then all of a sudden in one issue he's a damn cat. But Killer Croc was always just like a guy with scaly skin, and then like all of a sudden he turned into a crocodile man. So I'm trying to situate my leg for my knee. Put some icy hot roll on it. It seems to help, but I mean, I've got some other stuff I can liquid on it, but it's not roll-on stuff, and then I have to go and like wash my hands really, really good just to get that menthol crap off of it. Because if you don't wash it off your hands completely, when you go to the bathroom, you will be in pain. Because I'd put some on like one time before and thought I'd washed it all off, and I want to go pee, and I thought I had syphilis. I was like, no, I can't give myself syphilis. Wait, what? Let's continue on with this. Let's go beat up Crocodile Dundee first. You're not a crocodile, you're a damn alligator. Okay, is it not gonna let me talk to him? Fuck you, I didn't want to talk to you anyway. You damn scaly skin. Go get your ass some damn jergens. Looking like Shaba Brink's ankles.
Speaking of big and dumb, the Falcones have Killer Croc on their payroll. He hates Bane. This could get very interesting.
You know how to tell the difference between a crocodile and a alligator? And an alligator? It's the way the snout is. The crocodiles is, I think, more like bottlenose type. Because, you know, it like narrows out, but the alligators is basically wider. Plus the locations that you find them.
Well, that should keep most of that bad old venom off the streets. Now I wonder, what happens if you overdose on the stuff? Let's see if those venom injectors go to 11!
Cape Carmine Lighthouse. Alright. Amusement Mile. No, this isn't Amusement Mile yet.
Anyway, so you get this great history and fascinating and trapped inside the Devil suit. Talks about him being prepared as magnet, talks about his suit, his powers are kind of a big deal. He has sort of
Jesus.
superpowers you can choose from. And so they go through and talk about all those, and they all come from his suit. And this character was arguably very
If there's somebody over there.
Never mind Bane's gang. It's those by-the-book Gotham cops who need a lesson. Too good to take our money, huh? Go and beat a... I'll make it worth your while.
Hey, don't worry, you don't even have to pay me. After what happened this morning, when I was just flying by on my own and they attacked me, yeah, I can take
We can keep your stop! Keep fighting! So much pain!
How do you know I'm not working for Bane?
Invincible.
Are you just roided up that you don't care about anything?
So much pain! Oh man, make it stop. No more pain, please!
What the hell kind of voice was that? Oh man, make it stop.
I love this venom. I feel so strong. So much pain.
It's a very nice drawing by Chris Collins, and here's an interesting situation where we've never seen him without his mask. So you're still getting a face picture in the background, but it's still wearing his mask.
I love this venom. I feel so strong.
Zipping up in the air as he flies, which I don't fly. But that, I know he can teleport. Fighting each other up in the air with the cityscape.
There's a bookie right there. Other people are killing him. I mean, beating him up. The hell, it's a
We'll bring you down.
Man down!
Fate says if we smash you, we can keep your sides. Venom is supposed to make me invincible. What gives? That really hurt. What gives?
Bane said that if you stop me, you can smell my socks. What you said?
Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
And here's the thing, folks, to know about Chuck Tane, the bouncing boy. He gives hopes to geeks everywhere because he married the super hot duo damsel. Yeah, that's right. He gets twins every day of the week. yeah, definitely underrated. Yep. So that should be his superpower. Super duo damsel. Why would not being a super? Exactly. So next up is the Boy Commandos by Jack Kirby and Greg Thiessen. This is a fun drawing because you've got, there's no real surfing on this other than an explosion. But the foreground you've got, the Boy Commandos all doing kind of their thing. You've got carrying his guitar that says "Keep your mitts off." You've got Andres carrying the American flag. You've got, it's Jan who's shooting the gun. You've got all your different characters doing something exciting.
Okay.
And then with Captain Rip Carter in the center.
The idea of the Joker doing science experiments makes me very, very nauseous. But hey, at least now we know too much venom is bad.
Oh, duh.
Ready to rumble? Bane's holed up in the Cape Carmine lighthouse with the last of his venom. Use the entrance up top behind the light to get on in there and make the city safe for the Falcone's bribery and exploitation. And Killer Croc's inside. Falcone is actually paying him to take out Bane when everyone knows he'd do it for free.
Yeah, they paid me to take out racist cops.
My lighthouse is full of that disgusting venom. Just the smell makes me sick. Clear it out and I'll make it worth your while.
Wait, are you actually... Yes, you're just a regular town... regular Gothamite. Not affiliated with any crime family or anything, but you're just willing to pay a villain so they can clean out your lighthouse. That's awesome.
It's a long time ago. Kirby didn't draw those, did he? He did. He drew the. They simultaneously appeared in Detective Comics in their own book, and he drew them in their own. I just didn't know he was drawing all the
Look
way
at
as
my
early as
butt.
the Detective Comics.
Look at my butt.
64. I didn't know he was drawing as early as that. I didn't know that Kirby was drawing that early. Yeah, no, he's drawing comics in 1941.
I love this venom! I feel so strong! Venom's wearing off! Now I'll never get to have venom!
I say Bill Sienkiewicz. I've heard some people say Bill Sienkiewicz. I believe it is Sienkiewicz. So, but it's The Brain by Bill Sienkiewicz, and it's. I mean, if you're not familiar with him, folks, and you probably started reading comics the last 10 years.
You're on our turf now! Oh, venom's wearing off!
How would you describe his style?
I'm taking you down for Bane! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
This piece is great because the character is just this pillar with a brain. And that's the George Perez redesign of the brain that was used in New Teen Titans. So yeah, it's the metallic skull face with this pulsating brain stuck on a giant pinball game. Right. Because it used to just be a brain in a glass jar, right? Now it's
Bane will give me venom too! Now I'll never get to have venom!
intelligent enough to do brain
Great! Now I'll never get to have venom!
for years as that guy with the Brotherhood of Evil. And this is just a nice piece. It sort of nods to the history, and then also kind of the foreground image really gives you a sense for what George Perez is doing. At the contemporary of this comic. What the background shows where I'm really trying to go here, what I'm trying to get to, is the foreground picture is surprisingly restrained for Bill Sienkiewicz. I mean, that looks almost like a Perez drawing. And that's not normally Sienkiewicz's.
The justice is
It looks a little
Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
I do. But, now, Sienkiewicz at this point, he had done almost
I don't think you should use the venom too much because I heard it's like sharp balls. Maybe that's why you're so enraged. Because you look down, it's like, oh no. Now they look like ball bearings.
I love this venom! I feel so strong! Venom is supposed to make me... You're on our turf now! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
But they just chose not to in favor of this more sharpies. So, alright, next up is Brainiac by Ed Hannigan and Mike DiCarlo. This is the era version of Brainiac. We're getting very robotic, very action.
Once I prove myself, Bane will give me venom too!
Based Brainiac, you've got lots of cabling and computer wires and stuff. You see you see his brain ship with all the tentacles in the background. It's a really nice drawing by Hannigan.
Why you?
realize this. I used to read post-invasion series called Legion L period E period G period. You know, led by Frill Docs. You know, remember that comic? I mean, yes, but I never.
Crap.
It was like Legion 89 and Legion 90 and all that stuff.
Not collected. I'll get it.
I didn't realize Frill Docs went all the way back to pre-crisis.
Not collected, but I'll put that back on.
Here that Frill Docs was sort of his son-ish in this, and I was like, I did not realize Frill Docs had a pre-crisis existence. So that was
Monster Cell Circuitry.
And whenever I see this version of Brainiac, I always hear the superpowers of Brainiac. You want to squeeze him, have him do his Brainiac kick.
Machine Gun Umbrella. Penguin Umbrella.
The guy, whoever did his voice, like I hear it in my head every time I see this. So I like his Brainiac's eyes are photocellular. Seriously? Oh, how funny. Beautiful, romantic. God, your eyes are so deep, so wonderfully photocellular.
They don't sleep.
Thank you. You don't hold a candle to the guy who did this.
Shiny new Batarang.
Alright, next up is Brainiac. Another Legion character, this time joined by Kurt Swan and Carl Kiesel.
No man's
and this is another very nice crew. Kurt Swan drawing.
God, that was also a good series. Like, I never read all of it. And actually, I read Cataclysm, but I don't know if they ever collected, like, the Aftershocks. Or if they actually, I think maybe now they might have, but they're like, that whole part where the earthquake hits Gotham and Gotham separated from the mainland, that was awesome. I really liked that.
Which is sort of interesting because Supergirl is not mentioned once in the text. Which is quite surprising.
How was that? I didn't hit that.
Maybe they were getting ready for, crisis at this point. Maybe they knew what was coming, so they removed that on purpose. I'm not sure, but it's very Supergirl plays a big part in his life. I mean, that's his snuggle buddy right there. And I'm sorry, if I was tapping Supergirl, I'd be talking about it in my life as injury. Supergirl's the thing for me. You were all sweet, and then he became that. Sorry, I don't like Supergirl. Anyway, but they did manage to get her in the drawing, which is great. Now, here's another one of those things where they're trying to rate their characters with the text. It says that he has completed personal. So he's done it, but he didn't pay attention.
Once I prove myself, Bane will give me Venom too. I'm taking you down for Bane. Oh, Venom's wearing off.
Guys, it's Guardian of the Galaxy. Police Academy. It's high content. Right. On a bus. Okay, so...
You're on our turf now. Great. Now I'll never get to have Venom.
Man. Well, I was gonna get to that, but yeah, it's by Kurt Swan and Al.
I do.
Wow, that really hurt. What gives? Wow, that really hurt. What gives?
Save yourself from, I'm not even gonna say it, but you know who I'm talking about.
He's got your very stereotypical, what you imagine from the Silver Age helmet. He's got this bullet-shaped helmet that comes off of his head. It's almost 2 heads high, his helmet. With little Saturn rings and a little globe at the top of the globe. It's a silver helmet. He's the kind of character they trot out for these big mass villain scenes when they want to be humorous. Like they'll show a bar full of failed supervillains or something. JLI kind of humor. He's one of those guys. I mean, literally, you see him in JLI comics.
Bane!
I like that Intex Beast. He actually has like
Come and get your whooping!
And this guy's apparently the Star Wars warrior. Maybe he's looking at himself. I could be, probably, when he's looking in the mirror. I am the Star Wars. I am the Star Wars. And darn it, people like him. He's embarrassing. But I'm glad they included him. He's a Justice League villain, so he's worthy, and he's appeared multiple times, so he's worthy of being in here. And the art's fine. They say yeah, it's really nice of you guys.
All right, time for the beatdown.
Venom's wearing off.
The shot, because you're actually sort of like behind Hawkman, and his wings are taking up the majority of the shot. You can barely see.
Vicky Vale exclusive. Ixchli is the symbol of stone and sacrifice.
Again, Wonder Woman looks a little strange, but other than that, it's a nice drawing, except for the parts of it. So I think that would check well.
All right, let's do some old-fashioned face stomping. Drain Bane's venom when he's down, so he don't juice up again. I hear this stuff's gone tricky, so the less he gets, the better.
Brainwave is an old JSA villain, folks, and he's got this huge skull. Like his brain is like overly grown. Another 50s sort of looking character. His brain is oversized, and his skull is just enormous. He's got these huge circular glasses that you can't see through. Absolutely reflective. Otherwise, he's just wearing sort of a green trap, shroud almost as he's wearing a cloak. And it's sort of a fun character. The drawing is great.
Vicky Vale reporting. Xochipilli is frequently depicted by street artists.
So he doesn't wear a mask. You've got that. You've got him in his different phase when he sort of, there was an era where he cast this illusion of this superpowered version of himself, this giant red costume.
Here I come again!
Lock the JSA in tiny cages, and you got him.
Come on, Broadway.
Because I am going to bring this place down on top of your heads!
Bodiless, no cover.
Towards the camera, but looking off to the side, you see it. And it's sort of a shot of his dad, the original Brainwave. Got a shot of his mom, Mary, super hot, with 1,000 gimmicks.
Is that actually a person, or is that somebody that works on the game?
So, and you know what? The Serp Friends is showing waves of energy coming off his brain. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's right. I didn't notice that. So it's a nice shot of Hank.
Because I already got it. Can't do nothing with it.
And it talks about, how he's been around Netflix at this point. He had first appeared in All-Star Squadron. And then they talk about his involvement with Infinity Incorporated. And, by the way, for those of you sort of continuity guys, Brainwave Jr.'s costume is actually the same basic costume that his dad was projecting as an illusion that I mentioned earlier, kind of a red costume with red hair that he hid behind for a while. That's essentially the same costume Brainwave Jr. wears. Right?
You ain't gonna be the big man for long, Bane.
And sadly, years later, they're going to ruin Brainwave with extreme justice. But,
sometimes I wonder why I stay in this stinking, polluted city. The Falcones, Bane, Two-Face, Mad Hatter, that hush freak, Killer Croc, Catwoman, not to mention the Joker. There's too much competition. But I'm a businessman, and I smell opportunity. So when this little gang war blows the lid off Gotham, Penguin's gonna have a nice little umbrella for when it starts raining blood.
Calculator here. 'Tis the holiday season, full of charity and mistletoe and karma and all of the other girls at Club Excellence. But I digress. Sinestro is on the warpath, and I don't think it's the holiday blues. Looks like his rival, the Orange Lantern of Avarice, has picked Earth as his vacation spot. Find out why a little greed bothers Sinestro so much.
So, weird turn. The goddess of magic started attacking magicians. But the Justice League Dark is on the case. Constantine's parked the JLD's House of Mystery in Gotham. Says Batman's backyard comes with Batman-level protection. It's bad enough having to ask Constantine for help. But, hate to admit it, I might need yours too. Please?
So you're asking a villain for help. Heroes are so bad off they're asking a villain for help. Still don't know what stats only do. Flight, weapons, blast, block breaker. Ooh, shit, that's level 30. I'm not going to be doing that one.
So much for Bane's entry in my gang war. I'll have to think of who to put in harm's way next. Two-Face? Hush? Perhaps even the Penguin. So many possibilities. Now run along and speak with Catwoman at the safe house, and we'll talk again soon. Ta-ta!
Damn you, Luke Skywalker. Alright, I'm gonna bring this to an end for now. Pick up probably tomorrow. And it will be a new volume, but it will still be continuing. It's always funny in Gotham. Yeah, see, I wish the name of the city worked out better, so it could be like It's Always Funny in Gotham Elfia or something. It'll be another volume, but it'll be It's Always Funny in Gotham Part 2. I'm gonna think of a subtitle for Part 2, but alright, same bat time, same bat channel, same bat Filipino.